What was your favorite episode? And see, like overall, like what would you say?
Like what stuck with you?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna have to go back to that scene where Rengoku gave his final words to Tanjiro.
Set your heart ablaze.
Yes.
Uh-huh.
I was gonna do all the memes where they fucking like Rengoku left a hole in our hearts, you know.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Left a hole.
Stop.
They would do the donut thing. The donut meme is so fucking funny. You can look that up, Jack. You can look Rengoku
Like, it was-
donut meme.
Yeah.
You guys want
Donut
some
meme. I'll
you guys
look
want
it
some
up.
donuts? Like, why would you do this? Like, look at
Why would
Because
Rengoku.
is that the same episode where Tanjiro learned that he had to kill himself in his dream to wake up?
I think. Well, I watched the movie, but I think
I was gonna
think
say
it's
I watched the
close.
movie because it was all
Oh.
included in the movie.
Okay.
It
So
might,
then,
it
was
might,
pretty
it might be the
close.
episode before because I think the entire
Yeah.
fight with Akaza and Rengoku was like an entire
Was after.
fucking episode. Yeah.
Mm.
Where
It
they were
was.
like, all right, cool, animate. And it was like Ufotable just like throwing money at the animators. Like, you will work for these dollars.
What was y'all's?
Yeah, Chibi, you can go first.
I'm going to butcher names so bad because I can't remember, but it was in season 1 when he's going through his training arc, right? And he ends up finally, I think, like breaking the rock, if I'm correct.
Oh, that was
And-
really good.
And he ends up realizing that the person who was like training him was like the ghost of the kids who
Yes.
died.
Yeah.
And I just got full body chills. And I just started crying. Like, it wasn't like a sob, but it was just like a fuck moment. And I was just like, it was tears just rolling down my eyes.
Like,
and I was just like,
I
don't
was just
do this to
sobbing,
me.
Don't talk to me.
Literally, I was just like, I need a moment because like I'm not okay.
Kobe's
I don't
coming up to
remember
you
what
like,
their
you stop
names
it.
were.
Yeah.
Like,
See, I'm really bad with names. And I watched season 1 when it first came
Was
out.
it
And I haven't rewatched it.
Ozaki and Murata?
I just remember
think
that.
so.
Oh, you know what got me too? Didn't he like wear something that he wore? Or he took his sword, something.
Yeah, the initial, so like that not the robe. I think it was the robe. The initial.
It was the robe.
Yeah,
It was something.
Yeah, that was old boys like the original. Like
Yes.
before you got
Yes. And I was just like, still not okay.
I think
thinking about it.
obviously my favorite was like episode 19 of season 1 when fucking it had like this
I'm like,
broke
shit, okay, you know the
fucking-
You
episode-
went straight to the fucking episode. number.
I know,
Absolutely.
Jack. I was
This-
like, damn, is my memory bad or you just have
this
that
one
shit
broke.
ready?
This one broke the internet. Like, Chibi, you'll know what I'm talking about. This one broke the internet. This one like had Demon Slayer trending on fucking Twitter for like a whole like 48 hours because it was the episode where like Tanjiro like combined the flame dance with his water dance.
Oh,
then-
That was really good.
Yeah,
that shit was good.
that was like legitimately one of the most hyped things I've ever seen. I was like, this is a fucking TV show, right?
And that was going to be one of my questions after your
his
answer
mom,
was-
fighting?
his mom, like the mom's telling Nezuko like you have to save your brother, right? So she does like the demon
Yeah.
blood flame, and then immediately like Tanjiro's like I have to close the distance, and he just starts fucking going off.
Yeah, that's true. And he was
The-
like fucking dying.
The tragedy of all that is
Oh,
is
it was
that
against the spider
as
person.
strong
Yeah, I was going to say this better.
as strong as Tanjiro was fighting against, I think is the Lower Moon 7.
Yeah.
That's what he was.
Which is like the small.
Like all he did was just like delay it, right? Because the dude just
Yeah.
like reattached his head, and then
Mhm.
Giyu had to come by and show you how strong he was. And Giyu, who does not get a lot of credit for being like the water Hashira, is a
Mhm.
fucking
He's
monster,
amazing. Yeah.
monster fighter. So I was like, oh shit. I was like, well, he just kind of dispatched him in one hit. And I thank Tanjiro for softening him up, I guess.
Yeah, literally.
Goddamn.
But I think it's cool because it showed the potential that he had.
Yeah.
You know, like he had a lot of growth and it was like, look at what he can
I
become.
mean, you're initially, because like throughout that entire season, you're seeing Tanjiro use water techniques, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then,
And then you're also wondering where the fuck did he get this fire shit from?
but yeah, and then you're like, oh, it's from his dad, right?
Yeah.
And then you wonder if you actually look up the backstory on his father, like there's a lot of like rumors that maybe his father was a demon slayer. I don't think he was. I think he was just like this. He's like the heir. I think he was related. Like one of his ancestors was like,
I think it was something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
he's just like this physically fucking dominant dude because he
Yeah.
killed a bear attacking his
Yeah.
family. Like, okay. Like,
Didn't
Yeah.
it? Isn't it like,
maybe you should move. Like, what the fuck are
Yeah.
you doing?
yeah. Isn't it like every time Muzan looks at Tanjiro, he sees like the flame in his eye too?
Yeah. He sees
Something like that. Like he gets scared or
there's
something.
there's the demon slayer mark, and then it's like when Muzan sees like some of the like the earrings the Hanafury
Yeah.
earrings. He sees
The
those and
Hanafury,
he starts
yeah.
to have like flashbacks because
Yeah, because I was like,
those were
that could be a
passed
sign of
down.
his ancestors.
Right.
Yeah.
Those were passed down. And then yeah, so like his ancestor was essentially like the strongest demon slayer. Like the dude was unfucking stoppable. When they
Yeah.
show his backstory, when they finally show it, that shit is super fucking hype. That's an
Yeah.
amazing,
It
amazing
is a
scene in the
really good.
manga.
Amazing.